Been doing a lot of thinking, and I think I'm gonna kind of get back into doing more tips and trying to keep it more critique, straight to the point. Um, in today's video, I'm gonna go over the 4-3 over defense that I run out of the Raiders playbook. And like I said, I was thinking about charging people for this, but I gotta get good product out there. So I need people to see exactly what's going on and how you can get some easy pressure with good coverage behind it without having to do anything to, you know, advance. Like this is so easy, a fucking caveman can do it, but it's just knowing, the scenario. So I leave my auto flip on. The main thing that you want is your outside linebackers need to be fast, your middle linebacker needs to be agile, and your defensive ends, they need to be decent speed, whatever. You want some decent speed defensive tackles, like 70s or so, something like there, so they can generate an inside pass rush. You want speed pretty much as much places as you can get it. Safeties, you want guys that can cover. But let's get into it. There's a couple of plays that I really go over. Is the wheel blitz 3, fire zone 2, and the Mike wheel blitz. Okay, so we'll go over them 3, and then I'm trying to see. I get flex a little bit with my 4th one that I use under my audibles, but we'll get into that later. Right now, I just want to go over the blitzes that I use. So we'll start with a cover 0 Mike will blitz, and usually works very good when people are like in tray wide flex, empty sets, guns, any type like that. So we'll just go random play. It doesn't matter because I don't want to know what they're doing. All right, so pretty much what I do is I'll leave man aligned on. Like I'll just hit triangle and then tap R1. That way I'm man aligned. So if I'm playing zones, it'll give the man coverage look, and usually all the quick passes will be defendable. So it forces the quarterback to really decide what's going on, and by the time he decides what's going on, your pressure is going to get through. Okay, so what we're going to do is pretty simple. Depending on, like, if you're up against tray Y flex, okay, the main thing is you want this linebacker, you don't want him attacking this A gap. You want him attacking this tackle over here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to slide the line left, and we're going to put this linebacker right here, and then we're going to contain. Now all we're going to do, hold up, one more thing needs to be done. All right, we need to slide the line right, okay, and then contain. So now we can push this tackle and then bounce back into coverage if we need to. And what's going to happen is that containment's just going to zip through because you're occupying the tackle. Okay, so if you want, you can press. That way you have a little bit. You take those quick reads, and I'll probably shade outside. All right, and then just pretty much just attack the tackle. I mean, even with a screen, they would come with a screen. I should. I could have stopped that, but it's all good. Let me get back into it. Hopefully they don't do that again. All right, so tray Y flex. If you're coming out like this with your auto flip already on, it's going to come out like this. So you're going to move the line left, contain, crash right. There we go. Crash right and contain. And all we're going to do is we're going to basically go straight after this tackle. Hit him, occupy him, and then back up into coverage. If we could press, take the quick pass away, commit to the pass. Hopefully he doesn't run a stupid screen again, but knowing Madden, he probably will. And look at that. Stops the quick passes. Real easy. Usually when you're playing on Madden against the CPU, what they're going to do is they're going to force it out. If they force it out fast, that means you're doing it right. So same thing. Tray Y flex, we're just going to slide the line to the right, crash right, and contain. And all we're going to do is we're going to take this linebacker and we're going to put him right here. Okay? We can just press, shade outside. And all we're going to do is we're going to attack this fucking tackle over here, okay? And then boom. And look at her pick. Force picks. You know, players usually don't make reads that fast. You'll generate a lot of sacks, even with, you know, this being like almost November. People pretty much have their offensives orchestrated how they want to run. You can still get guaranteed 7-8 sacks a game, you know, if they're going to sit in there and try to pass all day. So just pretty much just like that. And just attack the tackle and back up. See, even with a screen, he shouldn't even be able to get a lot. But of course, on all Madden, they're going to give him the break tackle animation, but whatever. Just one more time, and then I'll move on to the next one, okay? Slide right, crash right, contain. You can press, shade out, shade over the top so they can't beat you deep. You can even pass commit. You want to get as close to this tackle as possible. They're giving them all these break tackle animations. But y'all kind of get the gig, okay? Even with the RPOs, they're not getting through. All right, so now we're going to go over the fire zone 2. Pretty much what you're doing up front is going to be the basis of what you're, you know, how everything. Now, fire zone 2 is what I'm going to use if I'm like certain they're doing drag routes and slants. They're trying to attack me using the cover 0 version. So the fire zone 2 I like because the man matches, they pass off, okay? Because it's soft squats on the corners. All right, the only thing that you're not going to do is you're not going to shade underneath, and you're not going to shade over the top because that's going to mess with your man matches, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to get like a mesh concept. We can do it from the same formation just so I can show you. Okay, I guess we go dagger. All right, so man align. Let's see. I mean, we're going to do the same thing underneath, okay? We're just going to back him up. I don't know why they're not aligning, but whatever. I'm just going to bump him and then back up into coverage. Okay, he's not going to get a lot of yards on you. I don't know why when I went man align, it's not. Usually when I man align, he's supposed to go over there. I don't know. Let's see something now, because this is the defensive auto flip, defensive switch assist. Where's the I don't want to touch any of that. So you can only do that on coach. I guess coach mode, I guess. Huh. Alright, whatever. Alright, so same thing, just crash, contain, and you want to get this guy right in here. Also, if y'all pay attention, it'll help you with your run fits. When you're usering someone, notice, look who the contain is on the run. See, you don't want to get your contain so messed up if you're playing run fits, because then your corner has to play it and he has to play too. So this would make more logical sense for me to have him here, but whatever, you know. Or, you know, if I'm worried about it like that, I could just bring him over, you know. It really doesn't matter, and I just got to play the thing. But Main thing, boom, that's what you want. Of course the computer is gonna let you, you know, they always do this shit. Say no. Turn man align, crash right. And sometimes, you know, if you want, you can slant them right. It's becoming a problem. Yeah, that's what you do. Don't touch your contain. If your user is the contain, don't touch them. Leave them there. Alright, and all we're going to do is we're going to go right after the tackle and then back up. Okay? And that'll get your contain through. Alright? Pay close attention when you bring your play call up. Y'all see the force on the right, which is the right side cornerback, and the contain is the left linebacker. Okay? So y'all don't want to touch them guys. They need to stay right there. That'll help you with your run fits in the zone coverage. But remember, we're going to play the tackle, then back up and go play our zone. Okay? It's pretty much just a carry route anyway, so I'll be watching the slot receiver with this guy. Just take it away. He's not going to have anything really to throw it to. Okay? Alright, so that goes over the cover 2. Now let's go over my favorite one. Alright, this time we're going to go over the Will Fire 3. Will Blitz 3. Alright, man align. Look how man align changes who's playing what zones. Okay, see my linebackers, they're in better position. They don't really, like the middle linebacker, he doesn't have to cover that sideline over there. Okay, that's the first thing you're looking at. Now, the only thing about this is there's no contain for the run fit. Okay, cover 3 doesn't really have that. Alright, so same thing, just boom. Main thing is you're doing the same thing up front. You want to occupy this tackle over here so that your contain can come through. And then you're just going to bounce back in the coverage. All I got to do is, as soon as boom, you would run a fucking screen. You can take screens out. No one fucking runs screens. See, look how it's set up. I don't want my middle linebacker covering that. So just man align. Now I got a safety playing that. Okay. Just slide right. And then get over here. On him. And boom. Notice he gets hit real fast. You know, and like I said, users don't react to that fast enough. As opposed to, you know, the CPU. The CPU is going to pick it up in practice mode. They won't pick it up if you're, you know, just playing like a regular game against them. But in here, they'll pick it up. But, you know, usually when they pass off like that. And then there's a way to disguise this. I'm going to show you how you can get your coverage sacks with this too here in a sec. Let's see. Just occupy the tackle. And boom. That's all you got to do. Nothing too difficult. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to bluff it. Okay? When you do it enough and people start doing their slide protects, usually your blitzes are going to be ineffective. Okay? When they start blocking like 5 or 6 guys and you're only sending 4, you know, yeah, they're going to pick up on you. So now there's a way to bluff it, and instead of sending those contains, you're pretty much just sending 4 and then just putting that other guy off in a, you know, little zone or whatever. So the plays that go with this is going to be cover 2 sink. You can go cover 3 cloud, cover 6. It really doesn't matter. Just pick one of the zone plays and do the same thing. We can do it with Tampa, cover 2 sink. And I'm going to show you how this shit adds up. Okay. Now, man align forces a lot of confusions. Okay. Now, when you're in cover 2, it's not really going to do too much. Just pay attention to who your contain is. The only thing about cover 2 sync, we'd have to base align, and then, yeah, we'd have to base align. Why is he not coming? Practice mode get real glitchy. Alright, but you want him right here. Now, what we're doing is we're bluffing the blitz. Okay, so if I can, like, see, there we go. We got a bluff blitz. And then just sit right there. We're not even coming. Now, what that's going to do is going to mess their slide protects up. You'll usually get, like, a coverage set. But I don't know why I covered... the cover 2 sync. Let me try regular cover 2, Tampa 2 or something, because I don't like him being over there. Let me see. We'll do it with the Tampa 2. Let's see if we can change the mana line and shit. Oh, where are you, Trey Westflex? There you are. Okay. And just put him back over there. That's all I got. And bring him back over here. Okay. So now, pretty much, we're gonna do the bluff blitz. Still give the line slide, and we're still gonna occupy this tackle. Okay, we're not even blitzing at all. Not even gonna contain. Just usually, like I said, when the computer gets rid of it fast like that and doesn't really get anything, you all right. Just do it one more time. Just base. I'm gonna have to base align with this. And it's just doing the same thing. That's pretty much how your setup's gonna look. So, like, there's not a cover 4 drop from any 4-3 defenses, so what you're going to have to do to make it a drop is you're going to have to defend the sticks. So I'll go cover 4 quarters, and we're going to make a blitz out of this, okay? This is for people that just like to throw it deep on you all damn game. Alright? Let me try to find some deep route concepts. Okay, verticals, that's cool. Alright. So we'll just base align. I would man align, but you man align, your force and contain as the safeties. Okay. Well, you gotta base align to get the animation, but my blitz is gonna look like this, okay? Okay, send him. Well, that's what your cover 4 blitz is gonna look like. Don't worry about anything short because you're gonna take care of that with your linebacker. But all the deep thresholds are taken care of, okay? So as soon as he hikes, I'm gonna have coverage over the top, and look at that shit. He's not even gonna base the line and then defend the sticks. Okay, you're gonna blitz this guy. All right, and then all you gotta do is attack the tackle and back up. And he comes through. Takes his deep stuff away. Sometimes you got a baseline, sometimes you don't. It really just depends how they line up, to be honest. Like the cover 3 and it's the cover 3 and the cover 1 you don't base align for it to work. Let's see. Because the main point is making sure that that edge comes through. Okay. There you go. Boom. Just drop back, pick it off, and take all the deep stuff away. I'll try to get more out. Like I said, I'm trying not to keep these videos too long or whatever. But let me know what y'all think. If it helps you, cool. You know, I'll put more videos out for you, okay? Appreciate you.